everybody, it's Linda from the Crafting Depot, and today we're going to make a few things with book pages. So I started playing around and I have started gluing 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 book pages. And what I'm going to do is, now this particular book, I got it at the dollar store. And what I want to do is just add another page to the front. So I'm going to add this to the front and just put a little bit of glue down. So I will have, where am I? Should have started from the very beginning, but that's okay. So what I'm going to do is I have 5 pages, 6 pages together, and I'm going to trim this, trim the bottom. Let me get in camera. I'm going to trim the bottom. Take that off. See, I started doing this and then I changed my mind and I just figured, you know what, I'll let you know that I glued some of the pages together and continue on. Okay, and then we're going to trim the top. Get back in camera. Trim the top. And now, oh, no. There they are. They're off. And let's see how this looks. Okay, you can see through it. So if you want, what you could do, and I think I will do, is I'm going to glue a piece of, let me get, where I am. I'm going to glue some coffee dyed paper so you don't see the writing in the back. Which you can let your writing show through the back, but I don't want it to. So what I'm going to do is just trim that. Bring it back this way. And, oops, sorry. Tighten that. Okay, stay. And then I'm going to trim this. Okay, and then turn it. And trim the top. Now you don't have to put the coffee dyed paper to back it, but I don't want to see through the papers, so I'm going to do that because that's going to be my writing space. Okay, and so now I have the 3 papers together, and then what I'm going to do is fold them together and get my scissor, and this is one way of doing it, and I'm just going to snip off a piece, and now I have together my tag. So I'm going to move this stuff to the side, and I'm going to bring you over, cover my glue, close my scissors, move them over, and I'm going to bring you over here closer, let's see, to my sewing machine. I moved everything now, so hopefully you can see everything. And I'm going to stitch around. Hopefully I don't run out of, and I'm going to do a zigzag, and let's see how this works out. Okay, so here we go. And then I'm going to turn it. And turn it again. And you can see my papers might need to be trimmed, and that's okay. Not to worry. And I'm going to turn it again. And I think I'm definitely going to have to trim this because I can see the papers are not sitting. Not sitting flat. Okay, here we go. And turn it. And I'm going to turn it one more time. Okay, let's take that out and see how that looks. Here's the scissor. Here we are. I'm going to snip that and move this back. And now we have our first item of what we can do with our, let's move this back. Okay, what we can do with our book pages. So we don't need to go out and go crazy. So what I want to do is just before I finish is I just want to trim this a little bit right here where it's not even, it's sticking out. Okay, and then we're going to turn it and we're going to just trim it again so it's even. There we go. One more piece. We got that. And this side looks good, but I'm just going to give it a little trim just so that it's like the other one. And there we go. Okay, so we made ourselves a tag. And what I want to do with that tag is I just want to just go around and distress it. So I'm going to go around. And how easy is that with a book page to add to our journal? So let me get around, go around with it like that. And then what I like to do is I like to go around it again. So it gives it another look. And there we go. And then what we can do, let me see now, I'm get my crocodile because this is a little bit on the thicker side. I'm going to move it over and I'm going to punch a hole in there, which is a little uneven. So now what I'm going to do is make it 2 holes. How about that? Let's see how that comes out. And then I'm going to do something different. I'm going to turn it around this way and I'm going to punch my, where's my scissor? I'm going to push my ribbon this way through. And I'm going to, let's see, how much do I need? Through here and there. That'll be nice. Push it through like this. Push it through. Okay, this is all because of a mistake. I didn't want 2 holes, but now I got 2, so I'm going to utilize 2 holes, and we're going to do this. And we're going to double knot it and turn it like that. And then we have ourselves a nice little tag. Okay, so the next thing I want to do is make something else. Okay, so we're going to take out our book, and this is a recipe book. So let's see, what do we have here? So we're going to take out a few pages, and we're going to glue these around the side. Whoops. Okay, I keep taking the wrong one. Okay, this is not good. That one's good. Okay, so we're going to take this and we're going to glue around the sides like that. And we'll glue this around the side. And then, no, we're not going to do that. No, that's not right. Wrong. Okay, so I did that wrong. So what we're going to do is we're going to take out 2 sheets, move that over, and we're going to glue these 2 sheets. These will be our bottom sheets. So we're going to glue these 2 together and line them up. Get them lined up. Get them lined up nicely. Okay, so that's our bottom, and then we're going to need 2 more sheets. I like these 2. And then what we're going to do is glue these 2 together. These will be our toppers. We have our bottom and we have our top. Okay, I don't like the way that happened. So we're going to fix that. Yes, we are. We're going to fix that. If I can just get loose. And there we go. Okay, so now we have our bottom and we have our top. And I think what I want to do, okay, so let me first think about this, and I'm going to trim off, I'm going to trim off the bottom, the side, sorry, I'm going to trim off the side, I'm going to trim off the bottom, and we're going to trim this side off, the top, and then we're going to trim off this side. So the 2 bottom pieces are adhered together, and the 2 top pieces are adhered together. Let's get that. And then what I want to do, what I'm thinking about doing, is folding the top in. I could have just cut it, but you know, I'm folding it in and doing that. So now the other video I showed you how to sew it all together, but in this case I'm going to do it without sewing it all together because you may not have a sewing machine. I see that this is not even, so I'm going to trim it like that. And I see that this is not even, so I'm going to fix it like that. And now this is just one way of, let's close this up, move that over, close that, close up our knife, get rid of our papers. Just makes things a little bit easier. Okay, and then the next thing I want to do is get washi. You know what? I had it out the whole time. So what we're going to do is we're going to tape this together without sewing. I'm going to decorate it like this with our Oh, and we want the top to be even. We don't want a raggedy edge. We want it to be even. So we're going to go down like this. And just put some glue on the washi tape. And then we're going to line it up here and there and turn it over carefully. Carefully turn it over and bring that over like that. Not super straight, but not too bad. So then what I'm going to do is cut. Oh my goodness, that did not come out good. Sorry about that. That did not come out good at all. Okay, so we're going to do that again. This time, let's see, maybe we can line it up this way. And fold it over. And then just cut the edge. Okay, so now we have our front, our top, and we're going to do the same thing on the other side. I'm going to start here, go down, take that tape off, and straighten out the edge, the top, I mean. Get rid of these pieces. Get my glue. Let me see, put the glue on like that. Of course, I just cleaned off my table and I'm putting glue all over it again. Let me see how this looks. Okay, so there's got to be a good way of doing this. Okay, so put your tape up there. Somehow I think it's easier to sew it and then fold it over. Okay, so now we got two sides. Snip that off. And then what we're going to do, we have to finish it, because when you open it up, you have a hole and you want to seal that. So we're going to seal that off, get rid of that. And we're going to get another piece. And this is a great activity, especially if you don't have a lot of craft material. You know what? I should just use a book page like everybody else does and keep things neat. Okay, much better. And then what I'm going to do is, I mean, it looks really nice. I love the way this looks. The washi tape gives it a nice decorative look. And then what you can do is just snip off the extra pieces here. And there you go. So another thing I want to do is get this tape off my fingers and get my punch. And then what I like to do is just corner the edges. Curve the edges, rather. Curve the edges. Get that in there. And curve it. And how nice does that look? So the other thing that you can do is distress the top. And you can distress inside here. How cool is that? All with a book page. So you have so far two things you can do with a book page. Now the third thing, if I can get this up, it's stuck to my pen. Okay, wait a minute. You ever have one of those days where just nothing works right? This is one of those days. Okay, but we're going to continue on, and we're not going to let anything bother us. Just going to continue on. So far with a book page, we made a tag to write on. We made a nice envelope to put things in. And now we need to make something else. So we're going to go back into our dollar store book and we're going to look for more pages. that we like. I like this because it has no pictures on it. Here's another one. And what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue them together. Okay, glue, where are you? So I'm going to glue these together. Get back in camera. And then I am going to fold it like this and fold it again. Wait a minute, let's get that even. Fold it like that, and we're going to fold this side like this. We're not going to be too worried about the edges because you know why? We're going to trim them. We're just going to trim them. We're not going to fight. No fighting. And then we're going to trim this side. Pray to God that it comes out right. Okay, so we got that. And then we are going to glue it. Let's see, we'll put that side in first. And then we're going to glue this side. And then we're going to glue this side. So we have it all even, but we're not finished. So we're going to do something else. So what else are we going to do with a book page? So we're going to get another book page. And we're going to... We're fooling around. I'm trying to remember how I did this. Okay. Don't get discouraged. Hang in there. Okay, we're going to finish this, and then we're going to cut this piece off. If I cut this here, cut it there. Yep. So then we're going to cut this piece. And this is all with a book. Okay. I keep pulling out different... Here we go. Did we get that? Okay, got that. Get rid of that. Let me see. This over like that. And then we want this to be shorter, so we're going to go... Wait, I'm sorry, I'm not in camera. So this is going to go on top like that. That's going to be shorter. That's going to be shorter. So we're utilizing our book pages to create some interesting items to add to our junk journals. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to glue them together. Okay, so get back in camera. Back in camera. Glue that down. Glue this side down. And then glue this side down. Okay, and we're not finished. Okay, and then we're looking at how that looks here. So what I want to do is corner it. Whoops. I'm going to corner this. Very simple. And if you don't have a punch, you can just use a scissor. And get that in there. Like that. And like that. And clean this up. Okay, so the next thing I want to do, okay, so we want them to be lined up like that. And then we're going to make sure that they stay there You don't want anybody going anywhere. Oh, before I do that, I am going to distress it. And you don't have to, only if you want to. I kind of like the way it looks, and it makes this pop out. So what we're doing here is we're making a belly band, but we're making two belly bands attached. We're making two belly bands attached to each other. Am I saying that right? It's a belly band that has two pockets to put things. So here we go. Okay, so we're going to close that up, and we're going to get our glue, and we're going to make sure that the writing is all facing up. And you know what? I'm just going to go around this again. Just feel the urge to just go around it again. It's just all fun. Kind of like the way that looks. And go around and around. And there we go. Okay. So, writing is facing up. We get our Fabri-Fix glue. Put some Fabri-Fix glue on the top. A little bit in here. It seems to be popping out. And we're going to move it up. Move it up like that. And hopefully where I put the glue in, it's not going to stick where I don't want it to stick. So I'm going to put this through here and make sure it doesn't stick. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Okay, so we're going to let that dry, and I'm going to go get my book and show you how nice this looks inside. Okay, so I got my book, but before I do that, I have a recipe book that I got from the dollar store. So I see something that I'd like to cut out, but I noticed that they put the picture, so I'm going to turn this over. I'm going to glue it together. This recipe, where am I? Okay, so I'm going to glue this together. And again, I'm not in camera. There we go. Okay, move this over. And I'm going to put this on top of that, like that. Okay? So it's a recipe. And then what I'm going to do is just cut it. Trim it. Trim it here. Trim it on the bottom. And turn it over. So this, I'm going to fold like this. And I'm going to stick it in here. So that goes like that. And then we're going to get something to put in here. So for here, I found a nice fruit salad. And we're going to glue that here. Because the picture is on one side and the recipe is on the other. So let me make sure I'm doing this right. There's the fruit salad, there's the recipe. So we're going to put the picture and this is all from the dollar store, so anybody can do this. Okay, so we're going to trim that. Trim that off, right? No. Come on. Off. Okay. Then we're going to turn, whoops. Then we're going to turn it over. Like that. We're going to keep the recipe and the picture. Okay, and we're going to do that. I'm going to fold it like that. Okay, so here is my book, one of my books that I'm working on. That I have a lot of stuff in here that we're going to move. And we're going to find a place. So let's put our first tag right here. I think that'll look nice. I don't know how that's, okay, that's not going to work out. So we're going to put that here. This is an altered clip. And since the top, it's not going to fit because of the ribbon there, I'm going to put the altered clip on the side. So there we have that. And then we're going to go to another page. Let's go to the next signature. And we're going to put our belly band right there. Let's see, what do we have in here? Our second signature. Okay, it starts right here, so we want to go inside more. We'll go right there. Perfect. And we're going to put this in here. Okay, let me get the glue out. I think I need to fill this bottle again. Yes, I do. And come on. Come on. Okay, we got the top and the bottom. I'm going to put that right there like that. And then we're going to stick our, nope, that's not going to work there. Let me see if this will work there. Nope, too big. All right, we'll find something else. But there's our belly band. And then we're going to go to the next signature, which is over here. As you can see, I'm just starting this book. So our next signature, we're going to lay this one down flat since we are not. And then we're going to go inside. I think that'll look nice. And we're going to lay that down so you can put stuff inside it. So here we go. Let's put glue on it all around the bottom, top, and in the middle. And adhere that right there. Now, how nice is that? We use book pages. So let's go over it again. We use book pages to make a tag. I have an altered clip here, a bow, 2 belly bands in one, just from a book page. One here, one there. You can see right here, one here. Stick that in there. And what do we have here? Nope, 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 nope. No, we have a book here. We can stick a book in here like that. This is sticking out too far. What do we have here? Oh, we have this. We can stick, we have this. We can stick this in here. So we have two belly bands, and then we turn the page over here. This is a new book that I'm working on. And we have our pocket. And what else do we have here that we can stick in? Nope, 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 nope. Nope. Well, we can stick our recipe in here from the dollar store. And there you have it. 3 activities that you can make with just using book pages. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry for, some of my mistakes and everything, but we got through it. And that's just how it goes some days. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Please like and subscribe. Thank you for anyone that has liked and subscribed my videos. And because I'm going to be making more every week, coming up with different ideas and sharing them with you. Some that I've seen from other videos and putting them all here on mine. And ta-da! So have a wonderful day, and I